So a review for Queen Mary from Revell, 1/400 scale, and it's too big to fit on the table, as you can see. Bear with me. So this is a rather nice model, 1/400, 913 parts, 58 centimetres long. A few bits of photo etch within inside it. The side of the box doesn't really show a lot. A few instructions, a few pictures of what's going to look like. The other side doesn't really show a lot like. A few little bits and bobs, a paint sequence, and a picture of the thing. I've already opened all the bits up inside, so I don't have to prat about doing it. So let's see what we can do. Bear with me because I've got to get the box open. That's all the instructions and bits and bobs. We'll go through that last. The hole, as you can see, won't fit on the table. But it's got a nice bit of detail in it. It's got some rather nice details in there. I don't know all the nautical terms, so I know a few, but not many. And there's the hole. It comes in two parts. No idea what that's for, but something will go in there. And it is the Revell Queen Mary. If you can see that, probably can't read it properly. 2004. So it's 10 years old. The second half, which is actually the same as the first half, when it's put together, roughly like that, it will go in roughly. I'll stand. Whether I'll use it or not, I don't know. I've got some spare odds and bits of some other models I can use on it. Right, the only bit that's still in plastic are these. These are clear parts, these are windows. These all fit into this. This will go on the side at some point. These windows will all fit in neatly at some point. Be very careful, of course, when you're gluing them in, not to get glue all over them. Use some sort of very light glue, and there are quite a few of them, as you can see. In fact, there's a lot of them. They should all go together quite neatly. Once I get it going. More windows. Yet more windows. And that one, I'm not sure about that one. That one is rather fogged up. I'll have to see if I can clean that in some way. Oh dear. Oh dear me. But these are all the windows and various glass areas, glass bits that go all over it. A bit complicated to get handrails. These handrails will all be replaced, or literally all of them, with photo etch, which I will show you later. And yet more handrails. Tiny handrails, as you can see by looking at my finger next to them. I'm small enough. Some of the boat deck. This will have a wooden deck on it if I can fit it in. I've never fitted one before. That'll be interesting to see. Nice bit of detail there. That's, I believe they go on that bottom bit of the hole where them holes were. Once again, that will have a wooden deck in it. You can see the decking on there anyway, it could be painted. and the ladder's going down, but that will have a wooden deck which I'll show you later. That is probably part of the funnel. The deck, once again, it will have wooden decking on it if I can do it. Decent bit of detail in that, I suppose. Decent bit of detail in there. It's rather nice. It's a bit long, I can't really get it all in focus. Oh, there you go. So you can see roughly how long that is. More of the detailing for the top. The funnel. I believe that's yet another bit of decking. Another bit of decking. That is, I don't know, part of whatever it is. I don't know, that's a bit of fur. It's not too bad, this. It's not too much. I can't really see a lot of flash on it. A little bit there. A few bits and bobs that need cleaning up. But and I've already washed it all anyway. It's another bit of where the glass windows all fit in. They will all fit in, I'll show you later on the instructions. The ship's boats. A few of these to go around. And they've got quite a bit of detail in them, and he's painting up different colours. As you can see, I can't get too close to the camera, unfortunately. It's a tablet I'm using to do this. There's a fair few of these. And a little one there. And then that's, looks like part of, maybe part of the rudder or something, I'm not sure. And there's another one of them, or two of them. Oh, more handrails. Yet more. Now, these details, I'm not 100% certain what these details are. They're quite nice though. I believe they've got something to do with the davits for the ship's boats. The propellers. Life raft there. More, I don't know, maybe cranes, more boats up there. Lifeboats. Odds and bobs. And then, for some reason, a propeller split into four parts. Not quite worked out why they've done that. Little tiny bit there, look. There's some very small parts on this as well. That looks like a foghorn just there. I'm not sure. I don't know what they are. Oh, a big one. Now this one is probably too big there. No, you just about get it in. And that's got various, once again, various bits where windows are going to go. It's, oh, the Queen Mary, if that's the right way up. Let's have a look. The Queen Mary, I'm not sure if that's coming out right, hopefully it is. Whatever those details are. These here go on that little bit that you saw on the hole with the 3 holes. They fit into there. Yet another deck which will have a wooden deck fitting on it. Some very tiny bits there. The anchor or part of it. I have no idea what half of this stuff is, unfortunately. Detail though, bit of detail in it. Bit of a long one, that one. Oh, more of these things with the, oh, I think they're the ship's davits. I think they're the davits for the ship's boats. And another propeller. Undone for some reason. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 propellers. I'm sure if it had 6 propellers. There's another big one. Oh dear, a bit there. Another long one. Just about get it in. This is all mostly deck fittings. Once again, decent bit of detail in them. You just about make out the wood grain in that. So even if deck fittings won't go on very well, I can at least paint them up to make them look good. All deck fittings, this is all decks, more decks. I'm not sure about that one. That one might go on the bottom of the hull. And another bit, a nice little bit there. Take a bit of time. That you have to be very, very careful with that. And once again, as you can see from it, not too much flash. So it should come out not too bad. Now more handrails. Yet more handrails. And all your fittings. Let's have a look. Right. Instructions. Let me just see if I can open this camera. Now then hopefully you'll be able to see this better. So the instructions, really simple. We start with a history of the ship, which is not too bad. Let's pick up the ship there. It's all in black and white, no colour. So you get your obligatory bits and pieces in all the different languages, glue or not to glue, all the various bits and pieces going together with what to glue in, what to do, what to put the decals on, where to put the paints, how to use a little pen, the paint scheme. Once again, this is extremely unlikely that I would mix 80 and 20%, and I wouldn't mix 50, 95 and 5. Why Revell do this mixing, I just don't know. I just don't like it. 90 and 10, and I've got most of the colours lying around somewhere. And then 2 colours for a very light pen. That I believe is for doing the windows, the frames on the windows. Then the parts list, various sprues, parts list of sprues, and then we start with the thing. And for some reason they start with the bottom. There's those bits I was talking about. It starts with the bottom, putting the various odds. Whether I would do that, I just don't know. I'd build them up. I'm not sure I would fit them unless they're fitting from inside. I know full well if when you're building it and you're moving it around, you would end up knocking the propellers off. So they would usually go on very last. Maybe the bits that might be able to go on first. And then the whole going together all ready. So that's, you've got your bits and pieces inside to keep it together. There you go, got to paint that. There's all your various odds and bobs going in. Probably have to paint it first before actually putting it in. This is all these numbers, I believe, are decals and black and white paint screen. And then here's those windows going in. Once you put all the little bits in, and they, like I say, whether I'll use that stand, I'm not sure. I've got some pedestals around somewhere. Once again, windows, it's all windows. A few bits on the deck, all this decking going in. Windows going in there, and that's what you use the pen for painting down the edge. So I've got some very small paint brushes, which might do it just as well. Here's all those bits of clear glass, all going in. Loads of them, loads and loads of them, painting down the edges to represent the frames, and more, look. All glass, clear pieces, all clear pieces, once again, all clear pieces, all being painted down. And yet more, this is just all glass, this is all, putting in all the glass for all bits to represent all windows. And more, we're still doing windows. A few lots of bobs going in there now. Oh, and finally we get to building the funnel, I suppose. And then the funnel goes up. Fairly straightforward. A few little bits to put in. Painting it up is pretty reasonable. And once again, it's all built up. These are all, these are the numbers from what you've done back here. So they're all parts that you've built up. All numbered for the paintwork. And yet more windows, get more glass. Oh, and we're getting closer. And then more windows as we go through it all. And then there's whatever that is. So I think this is becoming part of the mass now. We're getting up to the mass and the superstructure. Bit of rigging there in. I don't recall seeing any, actually I don't recall finding any cotton in the box, so they haven't supplied that. You have to, I've got plenty lying around. And once again, it's now beginning to go together. The Queen Mary on the front there. The funnel again. Oh, some sort of little, that's that little boat. Yeah, there you go. First them little things. These are the davits for the boats. And more, you see all these little things, they're all going all the way along the side. They go right along the side. I'm not sure what these things are, but they go along the side as well. 14 times, you see, I do that one. 45 is that little boat. And then this, you see, this is where they've all been made up. This is all them little bits that you saw in that long piece. I believe that, well, I'm assuming they're the davits. There's a fair few of them. There's quite a lot of them, look. And the ship's boats being made up. More of the ship's boats. 8 times, 14 times. So there's already 18, 22 times. And yet more of the tug side, and then all the life pods, I suppose, lifeboats, rafts, whatever's in them. They're going to all go along the side. And as we come through, this is all about putting all these boats in now, all these ship's boats. All these little davits and all the little bits and bobs going across there. We've got railings going in, which will probably be replaced with photo etch. We've got, yeah, although it didn't tell you about the photo etch in here, let me see. Oh no, 241E. I'm not sure if that's photo etching or I don't think it is. Because 241 is that, as you saw all the little railings. Bit silly that really. Once again, it's all photo, it's all railings, more railings, little bits going up on the masts. Yep, more little boxes going in with railings, more railings, it's all railings now. They, I think, are clear parts. That might be them bits that were a bit fogged up. I've got to find out how to repair them. Now then, more railings going around all the various bits. They go in there, there. More railings, more railings. This is all railings here. So, more railings. This is all glass parts. More railings, more railings. Most of this now is railings. And we come to yet more. So we're going through the railings. Picture of the ship. And most of this now, there's a decal in there for that, I believe. And that's the ship, once again in black and white. Just all these numbers are decals. And then the final bit there, I believe these are all decals as well. No, these are the ship's boats, 54, 53, blah, 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 blah. So all those boats that you made up, there they are, all the way along there. That's your instructions. Not bad. Not bad. Decals. A few of them, not many. Well, you've got your Queen Mary there, you've got your ocean liner. These bits down here represent a tennis court, squash court, not sure, swimming pools. I might try and make my own water. I've got to find somewhere to tell you how to make water. Somebody, let's see if I can get you, see if you can see them a bit closer. As you can see, flags there as decals instead of proper flags. And there's the squash courts, tennis courts, swimming pools, and various sorts of bits. And the Queen Mary. So a decent bit of work to do with the details. We'll take a little one. Just put that down there. Handrails. Photo etch. Now this is very flimsy. Let me get this out. This is extremely flimsy photo etch. It really is. But this is the photo etch for all them handrails. So that will replace all of them handrails. Hopefully. There is a possibility, of course, that they will come apart. I've never known photo etch so flimsy. It really is flimsy. And these bits, I'm not 100% certain what they're going to replace. They look like could be ladders or something. What ladders are there? There's all them ladders to go in. Railing type things at the top there. Don't know what these two big squares are for. I don't think they're replacing the swimming pool. I have no idea what half of this stuff is. It's small though. You need to be fairly proficient with photo etch for some of this. Especially these little bits here, look. And they are small. I'll put them back in a minute. I'll give you the other bits first so I can hold you up. No, and there's something in there. I have no idea what this is. But it's small. That is, I suppose there are little bits, I don't know, could be bits on the mast, I think. Around the mast, maybe for the flagpoles. Very small bits, whatever they are. They put that one side. And then what have we got here? Right. Now, wooden decks. This is your wooden decks. So as you can see, they're nicely detailed, but all these little bits here, all the little bits that you see more, all have to be cut out very, very, very carefully. And plus they're self-adhesive. And I've seen people doing these before. They can be a real problem. Hopefully I might be able to do them. I've never done them ever. So cutting these out, cutting all these little bits out. Some of the guide is there for cutting them out. But a lot of them, you've got to cut all the little bits out. But it's not too bad, not too bad. Should be able to do it. This long bit might be a problem going right the way down. It goes all the way down. And this is quite long. I can't get it all in, that's not short. It's a fairly long piece, but it is fully detailed. It's a nicely detailed deck, so hopefully I'll be able to do this. You see, it's just cutting all them bits out. The instructions for that. Now, so there's the part of that. You see, this is the instructions for all them handrails and various bits. The instructions for all the things. No colour in it though, and there's your bits. You can just about see the swimming pool there. And that's the tennis court and whatever it is. More details for the deck. Now here we go. Now, let me show you this. Right, there are the tennis courts. And presumably, I don't know, tennis court and squash courts, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, I don't actually say what it is. Which again, you know, we've got the deck here which will be replaced. And that's all that. Right, there's all them little bits of photo etch. And they go up off the mast there. You see them all going on the mast. So they will be hopefully easy enough to do. And this is all instructions for the photo etch. All photo etch instructions, all these handrails going around, if you can see them properly. Let's see if I can show you some of the details. You see all of it, got to bend some of it up and down. It's not super important that you know everything about photo etch. It's not a bad idea to know photo etch. As long as you're proficient with photo etch, you should be fine. It can be a real bugger. That's the swimming pool, I believe, so I'll try and make that out. Try and get that to look more like a swimming pool. And that's, once again, a deck going around. And then we've got, right, well, that's just the instruction, that's just the parts list. So the parts list for the wooden decking, parts list for the photo etch. It's not a bad little thing, that. But all in all, it's a very good kit. I don't think there's anything else to show you on that one now. It's an extremely good kit. And hopefully, once it's all put together, it will come out looking something like it should do. Oh dear, I'm going to break everything now. So there you go. The car carpeted in. Queen Mary the second. There you go. One Queen Mary the second. 1/400th scale kit. And a rough idea of what he's going to look like. Not masses of colour in it for a insulation liner type thing. But all in all, I highly recommend this kit. You need to have a little bit of proficiency with photo etch. Not important. Not super important that you have to know about photo etch. You can do it without knowing what it is. It will come out just fine. There she is. Looking really well. I'll have to try and post something of me building it maybe. I'll think about that one. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. First time I've ever done a review like this. First time I've ever done an inbox review. Better to do it like this. I'll have to get a proper camcorder or something to do them properly. And then we'll be just fine. And there are the previous boats that I've already built, including the HMS Stupid Knit, including the USS Enterprise. Oh, forgive my thumbs.